Knights of the Old Republic, number 16. Oh, I'm back on Terrace. Something's wrong. The temple. Mandalorians and Sith? No, it's... Masters, please. Forgive me. You're late, young one. This is the temple on Terrace. We abandoned it. We never left it. And now you're back with us, Master Ranate. Those suits, those are yours. You're the dark ones from my vision. Oh, this isn't your vision, Rana. This is mine. Remember my vision? The one who confesses lives. You see, you can remember your teachings, like counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on down and have a look. I don't want to. Of course you do. You're dying. You're dying to. Who knows, you might see someone you know. You're the one who thinks you're such a great seer, so prove it. Open your eyes. No. Open your eyes, Master Tay. We should call the ship's doctor, Master Rana. Perhaps she can increase the dosage. Not without killing me, I already know that. The night vision started when I was a child. I would have died if Master Krinda hadn't taught me how to cope with it. But they haven't gotten so badly lately. You haven't slept for more than an hour in a month. Perhaps you can return to her for more help. It's too late for that. Besides, the Chancellor needs me elsewhere. No, there's only one way to end the nightmares. Kill Zane Carrick. And that white-haired witch who saved him from me. Welcome to Arcana, passengers. Please step to the right to find local transportation. I'm Lord Zaska. Welcome to my world. On behalf of all our corporate citizens, welcome to Adascopolis. Coruscant may be the heart of the Republic, but the mind that dreams is right here on Arcania. While you're here, be sure to visit our bioengineering facilities, the most advanced in the galaxy, and our materials processing labs are the forefront of the Republic's drive for victory against the Mandalorian invaders. And our newly constructed financial exchange is... Oh. Excuse me. I was watching you act like you haven't been in the city before. Not on this planet. Is it always so cold here? I ask a droid space mapper. My shuttle bus is leaving. Hey, you sure this is where you're supposed to be? Isn't this the shuttle to the medical center? Yeah, but are you sure this is where you're supposed to be? How else am I supposed to get to... Hey, an offshoot, you called it. Doesn't matter how they dress, you can see their skin from orbit. Get to the other shuttle now. Welcome to Arcania, but you wish you stayed wherever it is you were. Earlier, aboard the Last Resort, he is taking the nutrient paste, and the oxygen has helped greatly. But his delirium continues, and I am not happy with his pulse. You know your way around. You got all this from watching medics? There are two kinds of Mandalorian warriors, Jeriel. The ones who figure out how to use their medkits, and the ones we bury. Before I joined the movement, I was studying to be a doctor on my homeworld. It's been a long time, but I suppose one never forgets. Your friend needs someone who knows about Arcanian gerontology, though. I have never met an Arcanian, before you, of course. I'm not typical. He should sleep now. Where did you say you were going again? Near the Parades system. That's where Arcania is, matter of fact. You must know your way around then. Nope, never been there. I was born, well, it wasn't there anyway. This might help. Your database says there's a medical conglomerate there, something called Adascorp, and absolutely not. There who Camper's been hiding from half his life. Why, I don't know, but I'd sooner shoot him than deliver him into their hands. A shame. And a shame your young friend, your Jedi friend, the trickster, left you. Yeah, I wonder what Zane would do. Better, what would Griff do? There's a lot of shipping going on in and out. Let's see if we can hail one of those space liners to pick me up. What? Where are you going? Home for the first time. Arcania, the present. I don't know where you were going, Jeriel, but this is where you are. What? What is this place? It looks like a mining camp. Yeah, with no mine. The purebloods bred the offshoots to be better miners, but once the gems ran out, there wasn't much else for us to do. Now, this is one of the places where offshoots are allowed to live. Allowed? What does that mean? And why wouldn't they let me go to the medical center at Adascorp? Wow, you really did grow up off-world, didn't you? Follow me. It's time you learned something about your people. You're quite welcome here, Jeriel. Any friend of Zadawi's is welcome at this table. And I must say, you're much nicer than the rabble-rousing friends my granddaughter normally brings around. Oh, Pereira, give it a rest for just one night, please. Jeriel is a beautiful name, such an unusual sound. I took it later. My parents used to call me Edessa, but I don't know what it means. I didn't live with them very long. Ah, it's of the old tongue. Triumph, it means. I'm not surprised that one died out. That the offshoots haven't had much to feel triumphant about in a long time. Here she goes. Eat your soup, girl. It will drown out the noise. I'm sorry, Pereira, but I think she should know what life is like here. In your time, an offshoot couldn't at least attend university, or they could. In mine, I can't even get a job in the same city as the purebloods. It's for our own good, offshoots. We're not as hardy as true Arcanians. Even minor pureblood illnesses ravage our people. What we gained in better hands and eyes, we lost in resistance. A bargain cannot have one side. And yet, strangely, this bargain does. If the pureblood moneymen would market the medicines we need out here, we wouldn't have anything to worry about. Adascorp would rather cure complete strangers halfway across the galaxy for money than help people in its own backyard. Stop with that. The Adaskas have been very good to the offshoots. It's the people who work for them. They're the ones who can't be counted on. Young Lord Adaska, he's the very image of his great-grandfather. He'll put an end to our bad times. Give him time. I know he will. Mother, relax. You'll take ill again. Do you see what you started? Later. I just don't know, Jeriel. It's like we've been put down so long that now we're a party to our own degradation. I just want to run away sometimes. Today I was looked up at the spaceport looking for a freighter that needed a hand, anything. But that wouldn't help people like my grandmother. I'd rather solve the problem here. And with what just happened on Serico, it's all going to get worse. It just made everyone angrier at the people they already disliked. Yeah, I sensed a certain breakdown in civility back in the city. I don't know how I'm going to get back there to get what I need. I've got my friend's blood sample and bio readings with me, but if they won't help offshoots, well, they will and they won't. There are ways around that, and I'm always up for putting one over on the purebloods. My friends and I have been sneaking into Adascopolis for years. You just need the right look. Claw-fingered gloves, blink-eyed lenses, blusher for the skin, and those tattoos, and a dye job wouldn't hurt. I'm not sure I can do anything for those ears, though. What's the deal with them? The deal is, I wear my hair over them. I don't think I can explain them to the Arcanians any more than I can explain them to you. The next day, this would be easier if you brought the patient along. The patient can't come here. I just need the diagnosis. I'll pick up a medical droid later and give it to the treatment program. Of course, Adascorp has a new model out there. Wait, these readings, they're for an offshoot. Well, now you understand why I can't very well bring him here, can I? I'd consider this a great favor. You think I can be bribed? I think you can be reasonable as a man of medicine. Right, it'll be a few minutes. Madam, I'm sorry for the wait. We've had difficulty logging into the diagnostic database today. Do you have what I want or not? No, but if you'll just wait a little longer, I think I've waited long enough, thank you. Madam, no. They told me you weren't to leave. Who? Them. All right, just let me out of here and I'll go. I'm sorry I snuck in to begin with. Stop this now. I know who you are and what you want. Come with me. Not far from the parade system. Never thought breathing would be such hard work. I know you. You're the Mandy. What have you done with Jeriel this time? Stay calm, old man. She has gone to get help for you. What do you care what happens to me? I never said I did, but I am not leaving until she comes back. Deet, deet, deet. That sound. Proximity alarm. Something's coming out of hyperspace next to us. Give me the cockpit. Attention last resort. Oh no. This is the Arcanian Legacy. Tractor beam activated. Stand by for holographic transmission. No, the company. They found me. Leave me alone. Jeriel? I am Lord Adaska, and I can save you, Camper, if you'll let me. It'll be all right, Camper. Trust me, he can help. Jeriel, you... Recent days have yielded little hope for additional survivors from the cowardly Mandalore's incineration of the Republic forces building on Suriko. No new vessels have arrived in public space, and the group returning with Admiral Saul Kareth continues under fire. Meanwhile, the Admiral of the fleet signaled his intention to lodge an official protest with the Republic over the Army's positioning of forces near Surikan population centers. No one acquainted with the rules of war could have expected the shocking and abhorrent acts of the abomination called Mandalore, said Kentora Stephens, Republic defense official. However, with such populated worlds as Telarath, Ratio, and Arcania potentially under the next threat, Stephens indicated that future policy was under review. Casualty list. Here are the latest confirmed additions to the record of ships lost at Suriko. The following dispatch arrived from the Courageous Battle Group 2 days ago to the Admiral of the Fleet on Coruscant. Sir, I have the duty and the grave responsibility to report to you the disposition of my forces, still under pursuit on the lanes from Suriko to Telarath. Since departing Suriko, our ranks have been reduced to forced disposition classified. I am hopeful that we will be able to make Merkur or Rick Nebula, where we might reform with the tremendous group arriving from. I should like to command Lieutenant Carthon Assi, whose swift thinking has been of service to the fleet. The conduct of Commander Dallin Morvis has been also exemplary. I also appreciate your forwarding my message, submitted in my last dispatch to the Jedi Order. I regret that I cannot make a more detailed report, but we have repeatedly been called upon to defend the flotilla. I have pledged not to allow any of the ships escaping the cauldron of Suriko to fall prey to the Mandalorians without a fight. Yours in duty, Saul Kareth, Republic ship Courageous.